everyone. Welcome to the club. Thank you for coming to today's stream. Hello. Welcome. Anyway, so today, like the title says, I don't know, am I sitting weird? Is that why this looks off? I can never 100% tell what's going on. Hello, welcome back. No, I don't fault anyone for not having time to drop in. I have so many streamer friends that honestly, like, I'm never in their streams, and I'm like, I can't even keep track anymore. I was so busy this week though too. Or like, I get busy during the week a lot. Like, I'll be like, oh, I'm just chilling, I don't have anything going on. And then like I start on a project. But this week I packed like early this week. Cause honestly, I've been like so... Oh, thank you for following. Oh, hello, Misaki. I was just talking to you. Anyway. I was just mentioning how, where was I going with this? Yeah, I was packing this week because my anxiety for this trip is very high. And, like, I have not traveled by plane. Like, I have not been on a plane in a little over six years. So, I was like, the rules are mostly the same, but some are, like, a little different. I'm, like, trying to pack my liquids and shit. Packing my makeup was hard. So, like, I started that way early, so now it's, like, the day before I leave and everything's, like, basically all good. So that's, like, a good thing. But unfortunately it doesn't. I'm gonna just run model rocket launch really quick if nobody minds. But no, I literally, what the hell? Why is it? Oh, canceled due to player declines. That was why. Okay, anyway. Where was I going with that? My point is, though, that, I was like, I'm really glad that Ooh, I'm pink this time. Hopefully that means I'm gonna win. Winning really does not matter in this, but I like to win. Anyway. God, I'm also like... This dog who's sitting next to me over here woke me up at like 6:30, which is fine because I have to get up at like 5 at the latest tomorrow. Yeah, it hasn't changed too much, but like last time I traveled, I also like, it was to Japan, so it was a whole different process. Like, not because like security and stuff is like the same on the US side, and I assume like, because I'm only going to Canada, I'm not going too far. I assume like Canada's gonna be more similar to the US, so I'm not super worried. But the thing that gets me is like the carry-on liquids and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do too many things at once. I don't know why I'm so serious about this TFO. It's not that serious, but anyway, so yeah, I'm not worried about like the boarding process and stuff should all be pretty similar. The only thing I'm a little worried about is last time I flew, I wasn't like officially classed as disabled yet, and I'm kind of like, because I'm traveling carry-on only, I'm kind of really terrified I'm gonna, like, drop my luggage onto someone. Like, so I'm gonna have to go, like, politely ask at the gate about pre-boarding. Like, for the safety of myself and other passengers. Because I tried to see if it was something I could, like, request in advance, and, like, I actually, like, had to call the stupid airline customer service and go through their whole, like, AI system, my god. But they said, like, no, you just have to, like, see at the gate if they'll allow it that day. I'm like, Great. Thank you. Thank you for that. Did you tell the AI to give you a cake recipe? No, I did not. I did not mess with the AI. I literally, like, did the most I could to try to not have to talk to the AI anymore. Because, like, look, you should not be replacing humans with AI if the AI can't even do its job in the first place. I don't know. I was so annoyed. You
found a stabilizer part.
Extra part?
Back to your workstation. Looks like an extra part got
oh no.
in the pile.
Why are they here?
Spiders are crawling out of the parts pile.
There we go. Okay, where was I going with my story? So... Oh, we left out on... Yeah, I'm a little worried about, like... But I have never packed this light in my life. My suitcase, like, my carry-on is completely liftable. Like, I'm not worried about lifting it over my head. Again, I just don't want to... like, you know, my shoulder slips out and I drop it on somebody, you know? Like, I'm, like, fully... Like, I'm fully capable of handling my bag. I wouldn't take a bag I wasn't capable of handling, but it's like... I don't know. Anyway, so, like, I don't know why, but the other thing, too, is I have to say, like... because I'm kind of, there's more going on in the chat, I'm gonna catch up in a bit, but, like, please, for the love of God, like, do not, like, today, do not bring up any, like, any of the US border stuff, because that is giving me anxiety, and, I'm going the wrong way. And also, please, please, please do not, like, do not bring up, like, plane crashes at all. Please and thank you. I don't think anyone would be cruel enough to do that, but, like, please just don't. Playing other games that has too. Oh, Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, I've heard of that. Part of me was like, maybe I should, like, download it and see what happens, but I did not do that, because I was like, I don't need another game to get addicted to. I've been getting back into Animal Crossing, though, because I'm bringing my Switch on my trip to hopefully calm some of the anxiety, because I'll have something to, like, always be playing, because, like, I don't want to be on my phone too much, because, like, I want to have the communication line if, like, I need it, type thing. So I don't want to run my battery down. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna bring my Switch and play my Animal Crossing. But, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do all the things and make sure people are informed, like, hey, I have a kinda weird condition. I don't know, I don't know how to put it, that my body just hates me, but, yeah, basically, I'm not, again, it's like this stuff where it's like, I just tend to worry about stuff that, like, I don't know how it's gonna go yet, you know, like, just because I'm not, like, it's not like, once I get there, I'm pretty good at, like, navigating new places, like, I'm actually, like, I'm horrible at getting lost. Like, I'm not good at directions. But in terms of, like, navigating, like, a city area, I'm decently good at that. Like, I might not be able to tell you which is north, south, east, west, but, like, I can be like, oh, there's a thing right there. And there's, like, yeah, I can follow route instructions. And, again, you know, in the age of GPS... Am I, like, done, I guess? Oh. Okay. Time to dance. There we go. North is that way, same. Well, yeah, I'm also, I'm bringing, like, my good headphones, and I have, like, bonus earplugs, and I'm bringing backup earbuds. like just in case, but the backup Bluetooth earbuds have less of a battery life. Anyway, so again, so I said I was I told myself I wasn't going to deep dive into this today, but yes, I did see the Switch 2 stuff. I didn't actually watch the direct. Like I said, this week I just kind of I was actually working on a lot of new music this week. I was I don't know, I'm not spoiling any of it yet, because like it is a daily struggle not to leak my own music, but I was like, if I leak my own music all the time, then it's not going to be exciting when it comes out. So I'm not gonna leak it yet. We'll see. We might get a leak depending on what shows I end up doing in like May, June time. We might get a leak soon, but but my big thing about the Nintendo Switch 2 is like, I don't know, us Americans are just frankly just fucked. Like we're so just royally fucked. Like none of us, like by the time all this shit is said and done, like most of us are not going to be able to afford the Switch 2. I have made peace with the fact I'm probably not getting a Switch 2 anytime soon. Especially where they're like, oh, we just like aren't gonna pull the pre-orders. I don't know what happened with that, if they made a final decision on that, but I was like, yikes, that's just yikes, you know? Anyway, never bring earbuds, you will lose them. Well, okay, so let me preface this also by saying that these earbuds I have are like, they were like $7. They were like $7 at Five Below. Like, it's not the end of the world. I'm just saying. But I also like, I've already like bought so much useless stuff. I'm trying not to buy anything too new, but then again, like the earbuds are like specifically like a backup. Like they're just, because they're cheap, they don't stay in super well. So again, they're like a backup, but I don't know. I've managed to have them for like a year and a half, and I haven't lost them. And then I had a previous Bluetooth set that was also like a $5 to $7 thing. And those I only had to stop using because one of them quit on me. And again, they lasted like 2 years, so I'm like, this isn't even like bad for technology these days. Like, why would I pay more? Like, I like these better because I like the audio quality better, but again, as a backup, I'm sorry, I'm such an over planner. Like, that's why I'm shocked that I can lift my suitcase, because I was like, it's not actually like fully full. But I also think like, I got packing cubes because I was like, well, if I ever in my life want to fly by air again, like I'm going to have to get these packing cubes, because I don't know how people like, 'cause I've heard so many people will travel and perform with just a carry-on, and I'm like, I could literally never ever, like, it was hard enough packing clothes for 3 days in a carry-on. But again, I was like, now I know that if I can do this, there's a lot of, it opens the door to more possibilities, because I won't be so anxious if I try to do this for like something I was performing at. This is just like a chill trip, so there was literally no reason for me to be paying any extra money to check luggage. Also, I don't trust the airlines, like, at all. Anyway, nice thing about downtown Vancouver, the mountains are a big north marker. Oh yeah, so that's the thing, like, in Utah, is like, our mountains are largely to the east, so like I can definitely orient myself here. When I go somewhere like flatter, like, God, like when I was in Seattle, I was like, I don't know what direction is which. I was like, it's flat out there. Like, and even though, like, I'm from Oregon, I don't even know directions in Oregon anymore, because, like, if I roll up there, though usually if I'm visiting, we're on, like, the coast area, so it's a little different anyway. But anyway, yeah, I have, well, the thing is, so my Switch, like, and I so wish I had a capture card. Every time I say, like, I'm finally gonna get one, I end up not, and I really should have, because now I'm not gonna be able to get shit here anymore. But, because I'm like, I'm not spending over $100 on a capture card. It's just not gonna happen. It's not worth it. But I don't know, but it took, like, forever for me to end up having any problems with my Joy-Cons, even though, like, I know, like, everybody said, like, now, I didn't get my Switch immediately after release, like, it was, like, several months after. It's not like the newer model, it's the older model still, but it was not immediately after release. So, like, I'm just not a big console person, so I could, like, hold out and wait a little bit, you know? But I love the Switch as a console, though. But I actually, I had the default one and everything, and it actually took, like, it took, like, a long while. I don't remember exactly how long. Well over a year for me to start having any sort of problems with the Joy-Cons. So when I did start to have, like, a little bit of a drift issue with my Joy-Con, and technically, like, the two original ones still work, but that was when the all pink ones came out. And I was like, don't mind if I do. Like, I get pink Joy-Cons and I get working Joy-Cons. So that where the left one doesn't just, like, start to, yeah, it isn't a huge problem for the majority of games I play. Except, like, if I'm playing, like, Fall Guys or something, which I don't play a lot, but I have played, you know. Usually, so, like, if somebody does want to play it competitive, I don't completely embarrass myself by not knowing how to play. But yeah, I did also notice about the Switch, too. It's, like, it is, like, all gray, like, I don't know. I liked how the other one had, like, a pop of color, even if it wasn't, like, my favorite colors, you know? Competitive Fall Guys is a thing. I mean, yeah, like, I know it's one that, like, sometimes, like, people will be streaming, and they'll be like, oh, hop into our thing, you know? I don't know. It doesn't happen a ton, but I'm just saying, like, I've had it happen a few times where I'm like, wow, this is embarrassing if I don't know what's going on. It's kind of like how, like Jackbox games, like, sometimes, like, people want to play Jackbox games, and it's like, you can hop into those without knowing, but it's really awkward to be playing with a group where everyone plays a lot of Jackbox games, and I haven't played a lot of Jackbox games, and so I'm sitting here like, I have, like, no concept of how the game works. Like, and I don't know if this is, like, an autistic thing or something, but, like, I, for some reason, really struggle with, like, learning certain kinds of games. Like, board games I feel like have a huge learning curve for me. Tabletop's a little bit easier because they're a little bit more, like, freeform. Like, tabletop role-playing systems, like, there's a little bit more wiggle room there. Stuff that has, like, a very specific, like, set of rules. It's, like, and I don't know, like, because at a certain point it just, like, clicks, but I have a hard time with, like, the processing of, like, the steps to achieve greatness in that game. Like, and Fall Guys is kind of like that. It's a little bit different for video games. It's largely, like, with, like, games where there's, like, some sort of, like, social element, like Jackbox, where it's like, I don't know the vibe. Like, I don't know how to play this game. Word games and stuff like that. It's like, I don't know. It's so stupid, but it's like, it is something I noticed, which, like, because for a long time I did not want to play Jackbox games with people because I was like, it's not fun. Like, you guys don't think I'm funny, like, but it's like, it's because I genuinely, like, did not understand at first how the game was supposed to be played. And again, I don't know, I'm feeling in my soul that might just be an autism thing, but I'm like, it's really fucking annoying. Some of the joypads for my Sega Master System still work. Those things are from 1989. Okay, but, like, they don't make things like they used to. They, like, yeah, because, like, so many people still have, like, Nintendo 64 systems and shit that, like, still are trekking on. And then, we have a Switch for a couple months and people started having the Joy-Con problem. I'm like, what is going on? It's simply because the construction is different. Like, I think, like, they use a lot of different materials now, I think, because there's a lot more plastic and stuff now than there was back in the day. But I also think, like, because the companies have gotten so greedy, they want to churn out new consoles, so they don't build them to last, because they're like, oh, people are going to play this until we get a new one, then people are going to buy that. And it's like, not everyone operates that way, though, but they think that people are going to operate that way, and that's how they, that's basically how they inform their company decisions. So, okay, did anyone want to join for Mirrors and Smoke? Drinking my tea. I don't know why I almost did not swallow that properly. Oops. Okay. Did you just start the Mars TFO, or are you almost done with it? Because if you're almost done, I can wait. Or you can join next time, whichever. For some reason, I don't remember what mission. Well, I shouldn't say for some reason. Okay, well, I'll wait a second for team up. Anyone want a new yap topic? I don't know why I'm playing with my braid like this. Oh, yeah, because it's sticking out weird. Oh, well. I probably needed to trim, like, I trimmed my bangs, because I trimmed my bangs myself. I probably needed to have my sister trim the ends of my hair. Because they're starting to get a little sus. Because I kind of was like, I don't know, I might change my mind later. But I'm kind of feeling like, because my hair is really struggling with the bleach from trying to make it pink. So I'm kind of thinking I'm not going to bleach it again. Or if I do, I'm not going to bleach anymore. I'm going to keep with the just like little bit that I have. The basically like the little streaky streaks. It's 11:32 p.m. Yeah, you go to bed, go to sleep. I really hope that tonight, when it's 11:32 p.m., I am already asleep, because I have to get up at like 5. So I'm really hoping, but I know myself, and I know that I'm gonna like be awake suddenly in the middle of the night, like airplane. But thank you so much. Hopefully I will see you all next Friday again on live stream. And nothing happens along the way. I think I'll be fine. I'm only gonna be gone for like 4 days. It'll be fine. But yeah, like I said, it's not even gonna affect my stream schedule, though I could stream in Canada, but I'm not gonna. It would have to be on mobile, and mobile streaming kinda sucks unless you like know how to do it, and I don't know how to do it. I'm like, I hop on Instagram Live at that point. I'm like, it's like my mobile streams are not good enough for Twitch. Also, I got this. Oh, why is there another thread coming off? Okay. This is a new hoodie, and honestly, I had another one. I had a darker pink one packed for my trip, but like, honestly, I kind of low-key want to pack this one instead, because like, it's like a split thing, like the pink and purple. Isn't that fun? Isn't it fun? Oh, did I interrupt your nap, Nova? Come back here. Come on. Come on, Nova. She's like mad I moved. Anyway. I don't know, I'm kind of like, because I just like shoved it in my plane backpack. And, oh, I missed a thread. Oh, never mind. That was just part of the one I already snipped. Yeah, there was like a long thread like hanging off of this, and I thought I snipped it all off. But I guess I did not. But yeah, I had packed like a normal like hot pink sort of hoodie in my bag, and I was like, both would technically match a lot of the outfits I have. Like, this one would actually be like more balancing to my outfits, I think. Because I did try to pack in the same color family, so if I decided like I didn't want to, like for some reason I didn't want to like wear a certain outfit as like I planned it, like I could switch out a piece and wear it differently. So I have like a plaid pink and black skirt. I have a hot pink skirt. I have a leopard dress that I've worn a lot. Yeah, I really think that, like, any like, pink or purplish, like, especially where this is a pastel, I might bring this. It's very comfy. No one, no, like I said, no one asked for this, for this information. Come back, Nova. Come back to your chair. I think she's mad at me because I'm leaving tomorrow and she knows. Happy weekend! I'm going to Canada tomorrow, for those who missed it. Okay. Soon. No, don't say that. I'm so serious. Don't give them a reason to think that I'm, like, doing something sus. The opening announcement was, for today, no talk of plane crashes and no talk of the US border, please. I am not having a good time mentally, and I'm worried about, a lot of things, so... Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine. It was not... You didn't say anything wrong. Just so you know. It was just a... Oh yeah, people are dropping in. I should remind everyone what I said. Cause yeah, like I said, where, like, we live in such an abnormal time. Like, these should not be things that I or anyone has to worry about. Like, no, like, I'm sorry, like, no one should have to worry about, like, coming back into a country that they literally reside and are a citizen of. But again, we're not gonna get into detail because I'm gonna start spiraling. We don't need that. Like I said, normally y'all know, like, I'm chill for, like, most topics. Like, today is, like, the one day where I'm like, okay, like, please, there's some things I don't want to think about. So I'm like, Star Trek and tasty food I'm gonna eat. Or we can talk about non-sweet, but nobody here, like, almost nobody here knows who non-sweet is. Seda probably knows who non-sweet is. But, like, most of my Star Trek crowd is not gonna know who non-sweet is. Ah, iced tea. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, I think Nova wants to be set free. Just a second. Alright, Nova decided she wanted to leave, sadly. She did not want to be in here anymore. Strange New Worlds, August 1st-ish. Yeah, I'm hoping, like, I'm hoping, like, they can continue on their, like, consistent upward trajectory. Because they've been doing really well. And I just really hope that they can continue that, because I worry about the state of Star Trek, especially after Section 31. I'm sorry, there was a lot of hot people in it, but hot people, sadly, I don't think can save Star Trek. Like, you've got to have solid shows, or hot people don't matter. Okay, we're gonna go. One of the last military groups to use the British Lee Enfield rifle was the Canadian Rangers.
I'm reading a group of starships out there.
I don't know what rifle that is. So you gotta tell me these fun facts, like, before I go to my game thing where I can share them with people who might know what's going on, because I don't know anything.
Curious. Perhaps they might unidentified vessels. This is Captain Kumar K of the LSS.
Wait, did they use it?
I extend cordial greetings in the... I don't understand.
So they were using a World War I era rifle for, like, that long? That is interesting. I simped for Garrett. I mean, honestly, like, don't we all? Like I said, I'm just saying, I was like, there were lots of hot people in that movie. I liked getting a little bit of the Emperor Georgiou backstory. I think it was fitting for her. The movie as a whole, I will be so honest, it would have been better if they didn't call it Section 31, and it is questionable whether it really needed to be made. Like, it just, like, I'm really trying hard not to be, like, a complete hater, but it's difficult because, like, I'm so annoyed. Like, I never thought I would be this person, because I have defended Alex Kurtzman when no one else would, right? But after what he said leading up to Section 31, I was like, okay, we gotta stop. We gotta take a step back. Cause, like, that was, like, the least Trekkie thing you could have possibly said. No, I don't think it will kill Star Trek. I think the problem is, like, honestly, it comes down to fandom hate. because the fandom has not liked, it comes actually down to two things. One thing is the fandom hate, because the fandom as a whole really poorly received Section 31. Now, I feel like my take on Section 31 is different than other people's take, because I feel like my take on why it's bad is very reasonable and chill. I have seen people completely rip it to shreds, like, start, like, shitting on the actors, which I really don't think is appropriate, because I think the actors did great. Like, that wasn't the problem, you know? Like, I don't think... It's really, really not fair to blame the actors for any of that, because they did their best with the material, and a lot of them, again, like, you can't say a bad thing about Michelle Yeoh, and I've seen people, like, completely, like, rip her to shreds, and it's so mean!
Still use unregulated exhaust systems? Unbelievable.
I love the little city. Wait, oh, we didn't scan the door. This is such a cool map. Underrated, honestly. On-field rifle still works in cold temperatures. That would maybe explain why it was favored by the Canadians then. Perhaps.
People poison the air here and charge others to withstand it.
Oh, look! I know a place like that. It's dripping on me too much to scan. There we go. So yeah, I think one of the things too is I think that canceling Lower Decks was a big mistake. And to me, canceling Lower Decks feels like just a bad omen. Because it's like, there are logistical issues to a lot of the things that, like, the fans want, right? Y'all kinda suck over there, whatever, okay. Anyway, so basically, where was I going with this? So I think that the fact that they're not really making what the fandom wants is part of the problem, but I also think, like, also it's just, unfortunately, the state of the film industry is not great. Like, this is such an interesting layout. Alright, that was, interesting. Where are y'all? Oh, what's over here? Oh. I'm not reading all that. McIntyre, Fox News! Anyway, is the Canada trip the one with the Hello Pro event? No, the Hello Pro event was an online thing. I still haven't picked a song. I think the deadline was like the end of the month or something, so, but yeah, it was solely online. Pretty much everything I have planned for this year is in Utah, except maybe something towards the end of the year, we'll see. It depends. I don't want to say anything in case it doesn't, like, pan out, but, performance-wise, like, Canada is literally just a fun trip. I'm going for the non-suite graduation live, because I felt like it was important, because I was sad, like, because, like, a lot of people who went to, like, Northwest Idol Fest multiple years, like, has seen non-suite a lot, but, like, I only saw non-suite that once. And I was like, this can't be the last time I see literally my two Oshis in the group, who are both leaving.
You have arrived during a period of social unrest.
They have a Trump lookalike too. Wait, where's the Trump lookalike? Is it that guy?
I'm afraid so. The decline of our...
It's simple. Your kind are well-armed aliens.
I see it.
Culture. To the trads,
I see it.
Invaders. The Lucari, dangerous.
The trads.
Past.
God. This arc.
Minister Pentaro is in charge of planetary security. It's his job to evaluate all potential threats, foreign and domestic. The idea of working with
Needs more makeup.
That said, our situation is deteriorating. I'm willing to open a dialogue with outside parties.
Something looks really off about her mouth.
Dialogue will be monitored, however, in the interest of planetary security.
Your suspicion is misplaced, Minister. We had nothing to do with all this.
I love when she's pointing and that like long cord just goes like like why is it so stiff and why does it run like that? I've always wondered why that suit was designed the way it was. Like, is there a reason?
We can no longer afford to.
Prime Minister, do you think it's prudent to discuss such matters with these outsiders?
What a diverse await to you. Where's the dinosaur?
Curious. One band of aliens arrives with words of peace, while another arrives bearing the swords of war.
Well,
I believe you. Our moon is...
let's be done with these people. There's the dinosaur. I saw him now.
Saving their ships might build some trust with the Qatari.
Marque's cord finger. No! Not the cord finger! Mirror universe, Camarque, I believe it. I would dare bet that that is what purpose it serves in the mirror universe. I don't know if this Camarque would be, like, literally doing that, but I don't know. Not the probing. Y'all. Swear. Oh. Why am I so fast? There we go. My artillery vessels just explode as they go by.
I hope your people know how to deal with these bombs, Lucari.
You know, what if we just let them blow up because they were rude?
Some kind of trick. You won't live to regret it.
Increase power to weapons!
It just keeps getting more cursed. Oh no. No, the Lucari are on my list, for like species I'd love to put in one of my tabletop games. But we're not quite an STO timeline, we're about 20-ish years before it. So...
Running away!
whew. And they blew it up anyway. Or they didn't blow it up, but... y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean.
We detected some sort of intense energy detonation on the moon. We're reading 0 life signs there.
All is not
It's a
lost.
meatball. Oh,
We
no!
can't bring back the Qatari who were killed. We can help you restore...
A likely story. For all we know, this is the precursor to invasion. These aliens have destroyed
Oh, look.
our food.
Paranoid, just like his orange clone.
Captain Kumarke, I accept your proposal.
I won't let you down, Prime Minister. Have your observation team meet mine on the moon at...
That's not the right way. The moon. There they are. Alright, well... Uh-oh. Well, those weren't very strong ships.
The proto-matter emitters are in place. The matrix is stable.
Proto-matter matrix is stable. We're ready to begin. Initiating primary restoration sequence.
Somebody was telling me, like, oh, your ears won't pop if you just chew gum. Actually, like, I shouldn't say someone was telling me. I had this advice from, like, 4 different people. And so, I was like, I mean, I don't normally chew gum because, it tends to hurt my jaw. But, oh, heal health ground, that's what that endeavor is. I was like, what did I only do a little bit of? Unintentionally. But anyway, yeah, so normally I don't chew a lot of gum because, like, it hurts my jaw, but I'm like, I don't know, is it because, like, I should chew gum because my jaw is, like, too weak? I don't know, because it's like, I can do, there's stuff I can do, like, massage and, like, kind of, like, some exercise things to not, like, I've gotten better at not clenching it as much. Like, I still clench it at times, and I'm like, well, I can tell when I've been doing it now, though, because it's like, my jaw will hurt afterward. It used to be just like I could clench my jaw all the time with no consequences, and those days are gone. But I feel like as I got older, I clenched my jaw more because I had worse anxiety. Imagine that. But yeah, there's like stuff I can do to like make it not as bad. But it's like starting to hurt and I don't know what I did to it. I was like, I've been good. Maybe it might just be the general increased anxiety. I don't know. I don't fucking know at all. I hope it goes away though soon. Actually. Okay, the one side of my jaw is kinda swollen, so after stream, I think I'm gonna ice it. I don't know what the fuck I did. I never know what the fuck I do to my joints for them to get mad at me. Like, I packed my knee brace in my suitcase, because even though my knee has been fine, I don't fucking trust it. Came here to kick bubblegum and shit. Help! Oh no! Anyway... There they are. Alright, I have turrets. That's who I'm playing. It's like made for this defense type mission and I just forgot. BRB going on a magic carpet ride? Do I want to know what that means? Dare I ask? What the fuck is Munchkin? Is that just an Andorian named Munchkin? Oh, the rocket building thing. Sorry, I should have thought that one through. Try to find the chewing gum for dentures. I didn't know that was a thing. Technically, I might need to look at that. I don't know, it depends. Like, I tried to ask, like, you know, people who know more shit about the muscles and joints than I do. Tried to ask about that. I was like, should I be, like, chewing gum for, like, strengthening my jaw since my jaw sucks? And they're like, well, if it hurts, don't do it. And I'm like, that's not an answer. I mean, so just keep doing what I'm doing, I guess? I don't know.
Those were traditionalists. I suspect one of their operatives was behind the sabotage here as well.
Okay. Because, yeah, there's like a... I don't think it's actually... I think it's just the muscle. It's not... I don't think I did anything to the joint this time. But there's like something that's like puffy up here. And like when I yawn, I feel it like strain a little bit. But the most annoying thing about my jaw being fucky isn't actually like the jaw pain itself. Like, I have to take anti-inflammatories pretty much every day. Like, there's a lot of the more minor things that like, they're usually like subdued enough to ignore even when it is flaring up. You see, I know I'm in like an active, terrible flare-up when my anti-inflammatories are no longer doing shit. That's how I know. Very simple system. Anyway, but the most annoying part is that, oh, I'm a little far away from that. Anyway, it's fine, Pope's got it. The annoying part is, like, that when the muscles start to flare up, it's like, it gives my back teeth, like, this horrible sensitivity. Sometimes it'll be, like, worse on one side or the other, like, depending on which side hurts more. Like, it's so annoying. It's like, I thought, like, because I've chipped one of my back molars before. Not fun, by the way. It took, like, a year for them to, like, fully fix it, and it was just one tooth. Like, because of my cursed ass, like, not being able to handle local sedation, and basically none of the, like, I can't have, like, the laughing gas, and I can't have, like, normal anxiety meds. They don't do anything for me, so it's like, I have no choice but to be put out for most dental work. Because again, like, I can't not have anesthetic, and the only option is basically to put me out. And they still numb it, but the numbing after is fine. It's the during it that's the problem. Like, I still get numb, it's just, like, I don't get numb enough in the parts that are important, so I have to be put out. It's, like, it's so annoying. I try so hard not to fuck up my teeth for that reason. Like, I roll up and for my dental cleanings to make sure that I don't fuck up my teeth and have to have more work done. So, but yeah, it was, like, a couple of different things before, like, the bite of, like, the molar that got a little bit chipped, like, was fully, like, fixed. Because they had to fill, like, another thing on it because it had, like, chipped again. And then, and I was like, well, is it just, like, you need to crown it at this point or something? And they were like, no, because, like, the tooth root is fine. And so I'm like, okay, that's good, I guess, but I'm tired of having work done on it. But it turned out that, like, there was just a part that kept getting caught. Because, again, when you're put out, like, they can't always, like, 100% check the bite. So it's usually, like, you know, afterwards. Missiles!
Starfleet intelligence has learned that Martok, the former champ...
Missiles look fun. Do they... I don't know if they fit... They might not fit in my current build, though, because I think they're a different... Oh, they're kinetic damage. Oh, I might put those on a different build. I don't think they're... This is my shiny rainbow build. Pretty fun time build is what it is, actually. But... anyway, like I was saying, is like... They finally got it, like, smoothed down, so I know there's no issues with it. They have checked, like, every which way to make sure, like, this tooth's not, like, falling apart or anything. And yet, for some fucking reason, like, I still get, like... Because before, like, it was fully fixed, I had, like, sensitivity on it. But no, the jaw shit is what's causing the sensitivity. Because it's not always. Like, it's at random times. It's so annoying. This is like, and I know like a lot of people deal with jaw pain, and obviously this is not even my most serious issue that I deal with, but it's just one of those things where it's like, when you're dealing with all these things going on in your body that hates you, it's like, you know, that one more thing just like sets you over the edge. Oh my god. Anyway, okay, it looks like we're gonna have a short ad break. And then when we come back from the ad, we're doing this next thing. Yippee! Oh, all the way back to the beta quadrant. Oh yeah, the dark matter torpedo is on my list to gain, because the temporal torpedo is not very good. It's like, I think it's easily the worst thing in the build right now. And maybe I just need to upgrade it, but like... Because I was working on storing upgrades, because I was trying to get... I want a quality increase, but anyway. I'm missing something else, too, but... Oh, because technically my, this stuff's not temporal build, it's just my weapons that are the temporal set. Oh, that was an improvement. I didn't even realize that was there. Okay, I probably don't need... I don't even need that. Then what do I put in there? I don't fucking know. Maybe that's why that was in there, is because I didn't have a tactical console. I need to get tactical consoles. I don't know where to get the tactical consoles, because I don't think our fleet has unlocked them yet. We've unlocked some things. Hold on, I feel like I need to look this up. It's fine, we're on an ad break anyway, so... Elite consoles. Say when... Oh, they're... They are from the Spire, not the Starbase. Interesting. I did not realize that. And this is coming from me who has the consoles on my other characters. I think I just got them so long ago I forgot. Welcome back, everyone. I was just looking up real quick the console stuff. Because it turns out they come from, I was misremembering, they come from the Spire, not the Starbase. So, yeah, our Spire is not upgraded to tier 2 yet. So, eventually, but we're still, I think we were still... Yeah, because I didn't do it today, but I was working on helping towards the colony luxury provisions grind. Also, welcome back from Rocket Time, Seda. Always get isomag consoles instead. That would require grinding elite TFOs, right? That's where you get those? So, something I do not like to do, because Elite scares me. Advanced is perfectly fine. Elite scares me. Though, Elite scares me a little bit less on my other character. This one is just not at that level yet. But even then, it's like... Yeah. Wait, it's dilithium 2 on top of... Or am I thinking, are the grind consoles different? I thought the isomags were the elite TFO grinding. Buy them from the... Yeah, that's... On this particular tune, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to grind up that high for energy credits. I also don't have the, I haven't purchased the cap, which unfortunately kind of prices me out of a lot of acquiring a lot of things on the exchange of the higher end variety, I've noticed. Oh, to once you have them to... Okay, I see what you mean. But yeah, no, that is another thing too, is where they're specific to the energy type. It's like, you gotta... Yeah, no, I respect the grind. I am not the grind person. I would rather grind the fleet than grind elite TFOs to get isomags, because like... And again, just cause like, I'm not trying to be competitive in this game. I'm just trying to live. Which I do most of the time. Well, I guess if you're selling, then you're making more energy credits, but then you have to keep grinding. So you just trade one grind for another. Which, like, is fine. I'm just saying, like, it's to the point where, like, I don't have time for some of this shit. Like, I play this game, like, 90% of the time I get on this game for the daily, and then I have to go, like, elsewhere. See, that's the thing, is, like, my best build on my other character is a phaser build. It has the vulnerability locators from the fleet. Or it has at least one. I think it has more than one. I don't remember. Maybe I'm thinking of a different build right now, but yeah, because I know phaser is a lot of people's preferred energy type, so... At least with this build that I've been doing with the temporal set, it is not phaser damage, it's a different kind, but then it's like, again, like the general beam boost consoles are best, because then you can kind of just... Ooh, explodey gas. Well, this looks exciting. I feel like I'm missing something that should be in my tray right here. Oops. I did not mean to keep shooting that. Why do they keep changing colors? Oh. Okay. Phaser console. Well, yeah, like I said though, it's initially when I got my first vulnerability locators, they might have been, I can't remember now. There's something I had on one of my builds that was a generic because at the time I couldn't decide what which specific energy type I wanted for the build ultimately. I don't know, some of this was so long ago that I made these decisions on the other tune. I don't remember where my thought process was. But I just know a lot of the time, the consoles that are easier to get, again, outside of the ones that like you know, are actively specifically looking for, the consoles you tend to pick up are either phaser or like Polaron, and the temporal set is anti-proton. I couldn't remember right now off the top of my head, but something like that. Not phaser, but see, because it's pretty rainbows. Yay! Oops. Let's turn that on. Cannons. Wait, if this is the optional planetary guard, then where is the? Then what's the 3 out of 4? I'm gonna take out the... No! Take out the tiny ones first. They're annoying. Oh, come back, support frigate! I want to explode you! Well, I mean, well, but if you're not using phaser... I haven't seen anything that has come close to the rainbow of the temporal anti-proton weapons from the rep. Besides the temporal anti-proton weapons. Because I know phasers come in different colors, but, I have not seen them in rainbow. I don't know, I could be wrong, because again, I don't track every single weapon in the game, but I have not seen them like this. Because I feel like if they did have rainbow phasers like this, it would be like a lockbox thing, in which case I'm never gonna fucking get it. Unless someone, like, gives it to me, or I suddenly get a whole bunch of, energy credits to pay for everything on the exchange, which is unlikely.
The time for stealth has come. Yes, that is.
Yay! Stealth time! Wait, like I said, I don't mind the temporal proton weapons. I just hate the, oh, we don't need that many science. What am I doing? I just don't like the torpedo as much. Personally. No, because then I can't tell, like, who is who if we have double Janeway.
Infiltrate the cell block where they are holding Martok. Remember, you are prisoners. Stay within the red lines. Obey all commands. And do not engage the guards until I give you the signal.
The isomag booster consoles for anti-proton are more reasonably priced than phasers. Well, yeah, that's what I mean is I don't... As long as I can get, like, a passable... Like I said, I'm just trying to get by. I am not, like, DPS, high DPS chasing or anything. But, so I had to put on my lotion. My hands were getting dry. But anyway, so, be a well-behaved prisoner. Hey, stop pushing me. Get out of my way, anyway. I was gonna say, since phaser's more in high demand, that does make sense. I might be able to look for one then if they're... Again, it depends though, because like I said, it's like, I don't have the cap increase. So if it's more than 15 million, I'm just like, screwed, I guess. Why does my nose itch so bad?
Not my concern.
I feel like maybe it's allergy season finally is hitting, because like my nose is like...
Fair enough. I have plenty of time to find out. Go straight ahead to processing. What a miserable bunch of Bartok! Get these convicts out of my sight!
Watch for patrols. We may need to fight.
Watch for patrols.
Prisoners to the back wall for processing.
Mugshot time.
Anything about 5 new prisoners?
Not my concern. Shall I tell Torg that you are not ready to receive them?
That won't be necessary. We'll process them. Sign here.
Mugshot time. Oh, not the Zinkithy, just like boom, 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 boom.
Bring me Bartok.
Uh-oh, change of plans.
Processing him now.
Oh god.
You take these convicts to their cells and be quick about it.
Quick. Right.
Move along, convicts. Don't make me ask you again.
I was like, wait, where'd Rodick go?
Move along, convicts. Don't make me ask you again.
Torg is allied with the Zinkethy. There is no end to his dishonor.
You know, the other thing that I did that was kind of stupid?
Zinkethy in close combat. It is why they...
Wow, someone wasn't a very well-behaved prisoner. Wow, you fucking failed.
Haven't seen you around here before.
Anyway.
What of it?
Well, put those convicts in their place, and we can get some blood wine after our shifts.
Oh wait, I was gonna say the other dumb thing I did, speaking of like things that have hurt me. Me and the squad chowed down on an entire party-sized bag of salt and vinegar chips. I have like sores at the back of my mouth. You didn't expect the Klingon prison to shoot the prisoners.
Have you now?
Why not?
I know your fate.
sons fights under Torg's banner? Disappointing.
Oh, I am Rodek, son of Nagra, an ally of your house, old man. This is no time for talk. Arm yourself before the guards.
What is this? Explain yourselves!
That's in Kathy just chilling there.
Obvious. I'm leaving, you piece of...
Can we bitch slap him?
I think the Zinkethi disagree with you, Martok.
Oh, maybe they should use their tiny arms to fight me then. Whew. Lightning! I love this for us. Where's Martok?
Good.
Okay.
If I am to die, I will die in battle. Something. The metaphase.
How has he been here?
It's why Torg keeps us here. Time is critical here. What would you ask of me? There is another here who deserves that honor. There's nothing unwise about adding a strong...
I was like, wait, I didn't realize he was here for like a long-ass time. You love that? Oh, Klingons. Have y'all read about the thing where, Klingon cuddle dungeons? Cause their normal, their normal fun times are like, what we would consider not normal, so like, being sweet and cuddly to them would be like kinky, I guess. Why is he immune? He's been here since the bitch Chancellor took over. No, I know. I just forgot. I forgot that he had been here like a long ass time.
This is Rodek,
when we're rescuing him.
Nagra.
Well then, I am first Kavakara, and I am...
I know the rest. Martok speaks for you. That is enough for me.
I love just the random,
Time to go.
lightning. Took control from Martok in the 2390s. I don't know, sometimes the timeline, I just can't, you know. It's something that I've been meaning to look into, because I want to do more, like, more stuff with other factions in my tabletop game, and we're running in 2390. What's that? Ooh, a power cell.
We forge on. Use the console by the door to override them.
Oh. I didn't override the turrets, my bad. Oh, one of my... So, we have a 23rd century campaign running in addition to our 2391. Because we have a GM rotation, and one of the GMs, like, his big thing is he's into original series and, like, Strange New Worlds. And isn't as deep into the, like, later lore as the rest of us are. So he runs a 23rd century thing, and because he's not as familiar with lore, he wanted to stick to species that he was familiar with for characters. So I made a Denobulan engineer. It's a good time. Her name is Yasnira, and she is, a demolitions expert in addition to being good with engines and shit. And she's the complete... Oh, of course, that's like the whole point. And she gets to do the smile at other denobulins and, like, creep out everyone else involved, you know? Oh, not the Mugato rug. This thing is so creepy. Imagine, like, walking into a room and just, like, seeing that, like, in real life. Yeah, because I missed the, like, inaugural session of the 23rd Century group. I don't remember why. There was a reason why, and I don't remember where I was, but, I missed it, and so I had no idea what was going on when I first showed up. So I, like, showed up with I had, like, the concept of the Denobulan engineer, but actually I didn't even have the engineer part. I was like, I'm gonna be a Denobulan who is a lesbian and has many wives. That was it. That was the idea. And it started as a joke, and then it wasn't a joke anymore, you know? So then I was like, okay, what do we need? We need an engineer, and just, like, over the course of that session, like, I was, like, just making this character. And I still need to add a few things to her. I added a few things last night, like actual talents, because at first I was just like, well, what's she, like, good at? And I didn't really look at the game, like, enough. Anyway, like the actual game mechanics, you know. I literally had numbers to roll on and, like, a list of specialties. That was it. But I think I need like 2 more focus areas for her or something. I don't know. I wasn't sure what to pick. I needed something a little bit more, like, universally applicable. It wasn't just, like, applicable if, like, we're fixing something, you know? Sexual orientation must be difficult to deal with for Denobulans. Well, look, when I say I'm gonna play a Denobulan, I try not to overthink it, because if you really try to, like, overanalyze their, like, their family structures, that shit makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. Like, when they wrote that, they must have just been like, oh, you know, it'll be fun if these aliens, like, if this species just, like, has this, like, crazy complicated family structure. And then I don't think they, like, fully worked out how that would, like, even possibly work. Because Phlox once said that there was a, like, what, like, over 700 and something family relationships, like, and then 42 of them, he said, have romantic possibilities. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, but what I mean, I see it as, like, because, like, polyamory is, like, very normal in the Denobulan culture, I think, like, they'd also be, like, I think they'd also kind of have to be, like, queer inclusive. But what is kind of unclear, too, is, like, that it's, like, why, like, three spouses? Like, why is 3 spouses what they say the limit is, you know? Like, was that just an arbitrary number? Like, did something happen? I don't know. I would love if they would explore the Denobulans more. Like, if they would give us as much Denobulan lore as they would for, like, the Vulcans. Yes. Unless you find, like, 5 people who are fully gay. Well, yeah, like, but like I said, it's like... But what I mean is, like, the way I see it, though, is that, like, okay, so take my character who is a lesbian. It's like, I'm not a lesbian, I'm bi, but, I'm like, I like playing lesbian characters because sometimes I'm just like, men are mid right now, and pretty much all the time. That's, like, my current vibe all the time, but I still identify as bi because, like, I don't know, I don't want to, like, completely close myself off to possibilities, you know, but, and it's not like I can't ever be attracted to men, it's just that, like, you know, they're mid, usually. Like, from an attraction perspective, I have a lot of great male friends and all that. But with like the...
How will we escape?
with the term with in terms of like people who are like only attracted to like one gender versus multiple, it's like wait, what's happening?
This is highly unorthodox.
Yes, an audacious.
Because I think
worthy of a true Klingon warrior. You honor your house and mine.
I think also something that was brought up, because there was that one episode where, what a cool exit. Anyway, there was that one episode where Phlox brought up, like, because technically, like, it was said in Enterprise, like, again, they only had 3 each. Like, each person had 3 partners. But then, I think it's implied that they're open to, like, exploring other relationships with people they're not married to. Because Phlox was, like, weirded out that, like, Trip didn't want to get with his wife. He's like, well, why wouldn't you want to go out with her, you know? Like, he's encouraging it. But for Trip, that's just, like, too weird. Because for his culture, that's, like, abnormal. But it's, like, so that implies to me, it's, like, so they have, like, their partners for life, but they also, like, can have other partners, like, I don't want to say for fun, but, yeah, pretty much for fun. They can have, like, fun partners that they're not, like, married to. It's not, like, serious type thing. I don't know. That's why it gets confusing if you think about it too much. Because it's like, it starts to get, like, really confusing. Hold on, I gotta take care of this bot. You think the partners ever have time? I mean, that's the thing too, is it's like, so, like, that's the thing, is, like, how English have this word clusterfuck. Oh, funny. But, like, my thing is just, like, okay, again, not, like, overthinking it, but I have a tendency to overthink everything, especially in Trek lore, right? This is, like, I thought this is why people watched my channel, is for this shit. But, yeah, it's, like, I don't know if, like, that's the thing I'm not clear on, is, like, I'm sure, like, it happens if everyone's down, but I also think because of the structure that's been laid out, it would be a matter of, like, again, if you had somebody who was, like, again, like, fully lesbian and was, like, not interested in any men, but then you had, like, another, like, you had one of the wives, say one of the wives is bi, and also has, like, a husband in addition to, like, 2 wives, right? I could see that being a possibility, like, where it's like, okay, but, like, the group, the like, full group sex is, like, not required, you know? But the thing is, it's like, if you think about how that would go, you run into an issue because it's 3 per person. It's not just 3 and then they're a polycule. So it's not even like, oh, you have, like, 6 couples or whatever. Like, no, you have, like, I don't know how many. Wait, is that where the 42 came from? I don't know. Now I confused myself with math while trying to fight these people badly. There, now they're taken care of. So, okay, so 3.
The battlefield is ours. Now we shield generation.
Where's the, there, it's over there. So you have 3, so you have 1 person is, like, 1 couple plus 2 more. So that's, like, 4 for 1. I can't remember what the formula for this is.
You call yourself a warrior? A leader? I call you a coward.
Okay, so, like, I'm trying to visualize it. So say you have, like, 1 person and then 3 3 partners.
Not while I live.
And you have 4 people. And then each of those 3 has 2 more partners apiece. So that alone is...
No!
What's that shiny thing he got? Wow, he just yeeted him. I remember this scene. I forgot about this scene. He just fucking went yeet into the pit. And now we gotta get him. And his turtle shield.
Many have tried to kill me and failed. Come and add your name to the list.
Alright, well, better fucking win. Oh, he's got some immunity shield on. Alright, there we go. He's getting lightninged again. Yay! Anyway, so okay, I was halfway through my math, so you had the 1 and 3 and then 2 per person, so you have... That's a total of 7... Oh wait, so 6... 3... 9... So that's like, that's 10... 10 people? Yeah, because it... Okay, that's not as bad as I was thinking. But yeah, that means, like, because if you had 1 person and then they had 3 partners, and then this is 1 partner for them, and then each additional has 2, that's 10, right?
I will take Martok with me to the core. Perhaps after the battle he can explain some of the strange things he said.
The strange things he said. He's just trying to have a little chat, Klingon to Klingon. Okay. But anyway, I was gonna say, like, if you had... Where was I going with this? Oh, I was going with somebody who's only attracted to, like, a singular gender. Because the thing is, it's like, it worked the same way if, like, straight partners, and then say, like, one of them's bi, but the others aren't. It's like, it's like you would basically just treat it as, like, it would be like, okay, so if they have, like, a group thing, the group activities would just, like, not be required. Like basically, like, it would be like those who want to participate type thing. Because I think like Denobulan culture would have to have, like, a very big, like, consent element. Otherwise, they would be, like, so screwed. And they also like, in the STA game, they actually set them up where the main species ability and a lot of the Denobulan specific talents have to do with their with their basically, like, way with people. And so to me, like, again, they don't tell us this part in the show, but it's like, I think you would have to basically, as part of that, have, like, very, very good communication in your relationships at minimum, which probably extends into everything else. This is probably why Phlox was, like, one of the most well-adjusted people on the Enterprise.
Face me in battle, or I'll kill you where you stand.
I'll take
Battle time.
Bring your corpse to the Zinkati. What's left of it, anyway?
Well, Do we get to see the whole fight here, or do we cut back to our space battle? The bat'leth's glitching out. It's like killing me. Shanked. Oh no, not the floating bat'leth. Oh yeah, we do get to see the whole fight, cause he's like, nah, not today! Not today, bitch! Hit him with the element of surprise. This is what happens when you get cocky. You fucking lose!
Claim command of this vessel. Any objections? No? Then make ready for battle.
Hostile vessels. You have invaded space. You're still close friends with the domain. You would be wise.
Well, y'all were dumb for being close friends with the Dominion, I'm just saying. We just gotta fight everybody! I need to remember I need to check on my skill sheet, because there's like a huge gap there, and I feel like I had everything filled in a bit.
I do hope you have my husband with you. Preferably.
Maybe the backlets will show up next. No, but Sorella is here.
I am Worf, son of Moog. Gintok to
But that was Sorella, right? That's her name?
the House of Tor.
I hope I'm not misremembering.
Allowed to survive this day.
Obviously, that's Worf, just vibing. Yes, it is Sorella. I was good. My memory is intact, in fact. Well, that's Zenkethi, not it. Well, for the Sona. I think the Sona are a lot easier to blow up. When riding Klingons, take a bunch of martial art experts with you. Have one beam to each Klingon ship and challenge the captain. Yeah, but then you run into the problem where, like, if you run into the crew first, then they might defend their captain. It depends. It very much depends. Because a lot of Klingons, it would be dishonorable to simply let their vessel be intruded. It is a possibility, though. It is certainly possible. Why is his hair so, like... He has such a interesting blowout. His hair looks like it's been, like, round brush styled. They're using yield Shrek food. Oh my god, I love original series. I love the original series, like, combat in general.
A ship we thought was lost in the Nexus back in 2332.
Oh, good news! It's for up to 2 players!
But they haven't checked in.
Okay, but I think... Is this the one? This is the one! It's Geordie LaForge time, but I think this one is a little bit longer. Well, I'm gonna get rid of some stuff in my inventory. Or put some on it, because I have all this extra foodstuffs. And the bridge officers may feast. Okay, we can move that. I need to put some stuff in the bank. Probably, like, soon. Oh, I was gonna check my skills. Anyway, I was gonna say, I love the fighting in the original series because, like, they always use that, like, two-hand, like, thing. What am I doing? I don't know why I opened that. What was I meaning to open? Oh my god, I can't- why can I not do things today? Okay, what I need- no, this is what I needed. I needed traits open to see what the hell I should have in active space reputation. Okay, what is that? That. I'm missing that. And I don't know why it disappeared. Okay, but I think this... No, I haven't used that a lot. Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll try it out and see what happens. We'll see. I need to remember what these things do when I try a new reputation thing. And the bar fight from Tribble of Tribbles ends up being the best choreographed fight in the show. At least the majority... Okay, some of the things in the Trouble with Tribbles fight, like, don't make sense, but you're right. It is, like... It is pretty cohesive as a fight. Like, at least it looks like a lot of it are actual things people would actually do in a weird bar fight. Because, like, bar fights aren't exactly, like, classy combat, but, like, they'll be, like, so serious. Like, Kirk will be so serious about fighting someone and literally go, like, it doesn't work like that. Like, physics in general don't work like that, let alone, like... Oh, actually, we're close to Deep Space Nine. No, we're not close to Deep Space Nine. Oh, we're close to Earth Space Dock, though. I thought we were in the Alpha Quadrant for a second. I was gonna call my freighter, but I'll just go back to Earth Space Dock. Anyway, no, I know what you mean, and I hate that you're right, but it's true. Like, that scene, at least, like, it mostly makes sense from what I remember. Do I have the TNG uniforms on Sky? I can't remember. I may or may not. Remind me next time, because I'm gonna need to... Oh, the Scant is free. Okay. Remind me... No, actually... Okay, in the tailor here, I will set myself up a TNG uniform. Remind me next time, if I get out of it for some reason, remind me next time I said I would put it back on for the Nexus mission, because I'm not gonna have time to play Beyond the Nexus today. Because I'm kind of debating, like... I'm kind of debating if I'm going to go to the Science Museum tonight with my Star Trek crew, because it's like, okay, the museum closes at 9, so I would have to leave at 9, but again, I have to be up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. I never wake up that early, like, never. Last time I was up that early was probably legit, once again, 6 years ago when I last had to get on a flight, and that was because I was going to Japan. It was a significantly longer trip, like, so... I don't know, but I also, like, I want to go to the museum, and it's also like, well, then it would have my mind on something else, so then I'll be more tired for actual bedtime. But that could backfire, because sometimes I'll be out and about and just, like, randomly, instead of recharging, I'll be like... Actually, what'll happen is I'll be tired at the time, like, at the place, and then I'll get home, and then it's just immediately like, alright, energy time. Can't go to bed. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Like... I'll be like, oh, I can barely stay awake while driving my car, and then I'll get home and try to go to bed, and suddenly, like, I'm awake again. I don't know what the deal is. So I'm kind of like going back and forth on if I want to go see science-y stuff. I kind of do, because one of the things I floated up in the air doing is, like, maybe I will hit up, like, a museum or something. I don't know. Depends on maybe. Again, I'm not there for that long, but, like, if I get bored, you know. Anyway. I think I should try... I think I should definitely try poutine, though. I found a couple places that do vegetarian poutine. I'm not fully vegetarian, because I'm gonna eat so much seafood if I can find it. But I can't eat, like... a lot of, like, other animal products. Like, I mean, I shouldn't be eating dairy, but I do eat dairy. I forgot I needed to go to the bank first, also. But, like, so I'm, and it's like, I'm not, like, looking for necessarily vegan poutine, but there is a lot of vegan poutine options, because, like, I mean, if it's vegan, it's also technically vegetarian. It's just obviously not the other way around. But yeah, I don't know. Poutines just seems like a weird thing to me, but, like, I gotta try it. I don't know. So many birds. Why do I have so many birds? I feel like there was maybe a reason for this, and I don't remember what it was. Okay, this is like my stash. Oh, is that a universal? No, that's a universal. But it's for phaser damage, so I'm not going to use it on this build. So unless I'm finding something, I can... That... I don't need that, though. Okay, the hole is getting bigger. So that means I'm moving stuff out. Okay. Oh, I have all sorts of universal consoles to try. Oh, that's definitely trash. Okay, maybe I should put these all, like, over here. So when I'm making builds, I'll, like, remember that I've been meaning to try them out. I'll keep the party horn for now, because it's funny. And is this a... Oh, that's a science console. What does my science look like? It does... Drain expertise. Oh, I probably want the regeneration stuff on there. I'll put it away for now. Oh, now that sounds fun. Maybe. Okay, at least that feels like I have more breathing room. I'll just put in a couple more weapons in here. Oh no, I need to keep my photon burst. I haven't been using the Kobali rifle as much, so that can go away for now. I feel like I had a reason for keeping some of this stuff, but maybe I just didn't. Oh, some of this is because I just haven't used it. Oh no, I didn't open my campaign, event campaign 5 box. Oops. Oh, this was the one that I was gonna get one of the premium tier 6 starships ones, but I couldn't make a choice. Yeah, that's why that's still boxed up. I remember now. And then this is also... Oh, that might be a better replacement for this one. I think it does a few more things. And then I'll just stick that in there. Do you have any of the galaxies? I'd have to go through like all of my ships to remember what I have. I don't think I have a galaxy, but it's because I don't really like flying a big ass ship. Like, it's fine on the one hand if I'm like getting it for free. Okay, it's gonna make me have another ad break in like 10 minutes, so let's see if I can really quick give myself a TNG fit.
Hello.
Okay. Oh, what am I gonna replace it with? I guess Winter's pretty easy to replicate. Sky really does not need a giant pink Enterprise D. That would be funny, but so cursed. Oh, I probably have this outfit saved anyway. Oh yeah, it was... Oh, no, that's the one I just added. Okay, so I saved it, so if I need to go back to it. Saying as I don't remember if I have it. There it is. I have that next generation, but okay. The black. And do a nice red. And we don't need a scarf. Now we need the skirts. And the correct colors. Why is it like off? Oh no, that's just the line. It's the same color. Okay. I think they had like the ankle boots in TNG, didn't they? Nice black boots. Okay. It's looking very naked, of course. We'll put those Captain Pips on. Make them the proper color. That's not... Where's the... Do I not have the... Troy was using the knee-high boots. Oh, yeah, she was wearing a different one. I might be thinking the guys in scans. I'll see what I think looks better. I feel like Sky's definitely a high heels person. Like, at the expense of her feet. She doesn't give a fuck. Why do I not have a TNG badge? Why do I have everything else but not the badge? Well, that's rude. We can do this one. Oh wait, no, the middle is silver, outside is gold. Right, that looks right. Yeah, I don't like so much leggy. These have the heel on them, right? Yeah, these have the nice little heel. Or... No, I think the looser ones look better. Okay, let's put some... Ooh, shiny tights. Let's go a more 80s look with the stockings. Random yesterday's Enterprise spell. Just kidding! And now we need to give her some 80s hair for full vibes. Technically, we could just do the cursed ass bun. Okay, which crusher? No, this is definitely... This is definitely the more 80s crusher hair. Yay! Oh, you said long curls? Oh yeah, that's the... Oh, because I don't like giving Skye that much forehead. Or wait. Oh, that's long wavy. This is long curls. Okay, so the other crusher hair. I just feel like this one, I feel like is more like, I don't know. Look, it was a look. It looks great on some of the people who wear it. Like, I would not wear my hair like this, but you know, I like the bangs more because I feel like Skye's character looks better with bangs, but that's also because, like, when I cosplay her, I have bangs. So, I mean, I always have bangs anyway. I pretty much refuse to not have bangs. Sometimes with certain wigs, it's okay, but I tend to not like it as a look on myself. It just, like, points out with, like, where my hairline's, like, slightly uneven. Okay, anyway... Let's do that. Let's rename it so I don't get confused. And remind me if I end up, for some reason, not changing out of it.
Now you're looking.
Remind me to put it back on. Yay! Scant time. Alright, anyway, okay. That's enough from me today. I will see y'all next week, most likely. Hopefully I don't lose my voice again or something. I went back to yapping too much, even though, like, I just recovered my voice last week. Like, fully. So... I dropped my cord into the... Okay, anyway. Just trying to look for someone to raid. Oh yay, people online in the STO category for once! Well, not for once, but you know, sometimes I'm on here and I'm like, this isn't even, I don't even think this is like off, like in a particularly like odd time. But like, here I am. Sometimes they're just not people on, which is fine. Okay. Okay, let's hit up, we'll hit up another STO streamer. Anyway, alright, so Thank you everyone for joining me on today's stream. I hope everyone had a good time. And I guess next week we'll be back with tales from my Canada trip. Hopefully everything goes well. Wish me luck. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Stick around for the raid. Bye from you.